What's going on, boys? Welcome everybody back to another video, another objectives guide. Today we're going to be looking at Shapeshifters Emerson. This card looks very solid. 92 pace, 90 defending, 93 physical, a great box to box, and would be absolutely exceptional for a Road to Glory. I for one am definitely getting this one done on my own Road to Glory. Now, if you guys are new to objective guides, essentially we're going to be going over all of these objectives, giving you guys my tips and tricks along the way, and if necessary, we will have some in-game footage and examples that you guys can copy or just kind of see how you can get it done. I'll also be frequently answering questions I commonly get asked throughout these videos, or these objective guides I should say, and as well we will be streaming live on Twitch on Sunday for a birthday stream. We got 50 player picks and 25 75 times 5 packs saved, so the links will be in the description. Let's get into it, boys. First of all, you've got score-free headers in the live FUT Friendly shifting shape, and here is an example on how you can try, keyword try, score a header. Now, the number one problem when it comes to trying to score a header is when you try to register a header, but it accidentally registers a volley. It is all about timing it right, so by pressing cross, then it doesn't have to be a cross, you could do a lob if you want, as long as you're scoring with a header, just about timing it right. As said in the example, it's just about timing it right. You don't want to time it too late that it's a volley, and you do not want to time it too soon that you completely miss the ball. It's just one of them things you got to keep trying. Assist 5 goals using midfielders, which is relatively self-explanatory. Can be any type of assist. It does not have to be a through ball or anything. Midfielders is a cam, centre mid, left mid, right mid, or CDM. Now, if you guys want a little bit of I wouldn't count this as a tip, but it's like a little bit of a life hack, if you will. What you can do is position modify your striker down to a midfielder, start a midfielder in game, and then either via custom tactics or pausing straight away, you can move him back up to striker, and he will count as a midfielder. So obviously a little bit of a life hack there. Win 5 matches in a live FUT Friendly shifting shape, and assist a goal with through balls using Premier League players in 5 separate matches. This looks incredibly easy. In fact, if you get lucky enough, all you have to do is basically win 5, because assuming in those 5 wins you also get an assist with a midfielder and an assist with a through ball, so ideally you want to get a through ball assist with a midfielder, then you'll be absolutely golden. Now, if you do want a through ball assist, here is one. A through ball is performed by pressing triangle on the PlayStation or Y on the Xbox. You do not have to score from the first touch from receiving the through ball as well. It's just whoever gets that assist, as long as it is a through ball. People do this without realizing, and often you will just get this objective done without noticing. Once again, relatively self-explanatory, just simply pressing triangle on PlayStation or Y on the Xbox. Now, if we head on over to the shifting shape objectives / friendly game mode, I have got a team built up already as well that you guys can copy and use. Now, the shifting shape game mode is obviously there this time. Pepe objectives, EA forgot to put it in, classic EA. But basically, the rules, if I just remove my webcam 1 second for you boys, the rules, it is a classic match. It's just like any other match. You got 7 days left on it. Now, I'm not sure, because I've heard rumours of a Shapeshifters Team 3, whether they will make it a different objective or a different game mode for the next objective, or if they will just refresh it and keep it in there. But the requirements is at most 1 lone player, so make sure you do not have more than 1 lone player on your subs or reserves. If you have it on your reserves, it will still count, so make sure you only have at most 1 lone player, not in your starting 11, in your starting 23, is it? I think it's starting 23, right? 11 players, 7 subs, and I think it's like 6 reserves, I think. Might be 5 reserves, but you get it. Make sure there's no lone player in your team lurking in the reserves or anything, because it will count. At least 3 countries and at least 5 leagues. Now, we've gone ahead, whichever you wish. We've gone ahead and built a squad builder that you guys can use. Now, lots of the time, you guys will be able to use your own team, and the whole point of the squad builder is a squad builder that those of you that may not have as good of a team or as good of a club, maybe it's like a brand new Road to Glory, maybe you've just brought the game, you've only got 50,000 coins to work with, and you need to try and make a team to get this objective done. This is what the squad builder part of the video is for you, alright? This is not for those of you with a very good squad, and I mean, like myself, I've got a very solid squad with Nkunku, Insigne, Marquinhos, icons, I'd be able to make 5 leagues out of my main team. I believe my main team, in fact, has got Liga and Serie A, Bundesliga, for icons league counts, and I could just fit in like Premier League there as well. My main team would qualify for this objective, right? So I would just be able to go into the game with my main team. You could go ahead and check, make sure you've got your main team and your main team does indeed qualify, but obviously just in case you don't, then this squad builder is for you guys. Now this is going to come in at 20,000 coins as of recording, but I believe Emre Can is out of packs as he is a shapeshifter. I haven't actually properly checked, but I do believe he's a shapeshifter, which means his gold card's out of packs and he'll go up a little bit. So be wary, or be aware I should say. I do think this card might go up to a little bit pricey, if you will, because obviously you can't get his gold rare in packs for the next week or so. Let me just double check that he is indeed in packs as a shapeshifter. Maybe it's a wrong leak, which I wouldn't be surprised. Let's have a look. Is he in packs? He's not in packs. I take that completely back. No, Emre Can must be in the mini release or something, because he was leaked on Twitter to be in Shapeshifters, so he must be part of mini release, which means this team's going to cost you maximum 20,000 coins. At left wing, we have gone for Luis Diaz. 4-star, solid agility, incredible pace, and some solid shooting. Will definitely get the job done. Striker, we have gone for Antonio. He is definitely nothing special, but once again, will get the job done. Right mid / right wing, we're playing a right mid in a right wing position is Madueke. Hopefully I am pronouncing that somewhat correctly. I probably completely butchered that, but he is 6 foot tall, medium with 4-star. The main reason we're using him is because he's English, he links to Antonio, and he is Eredivisie, because that Eredivisie league is important, as that is a 5th league, because you need at least 5 leagues for this game mode. We have got a midfield free of Oxlade-Chamberlain, Bellingham in the central midfield, and Bellingham getting that strong link to Emre Can. As you can see, if you want to see there in games, Oxlade-Chamberlain is more of an attacking-minded, agile box-to-box, with Jude Bellingham being a hullet type of guy. Emre Can as well, a more defensive-orientated player. Now, a reminder, you do need to assist with through balls and midfielders, so I would try to get that through ball assist with Luis Diaz or Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now, Luis Diaz, he is a left mid, played in a left wing. He will count as a midfielder assist because his base position on his card is a left mid. If you make him and position modify him to a left wing, he will no longer count, alright? He will no longer count as a midfielder, so it's important to keep him as a left mid there, but you want to try and get that midfielder through ball assist with Oxlade-Chamberlain or Diaz or Antonio for that matter, and you want to obviously get that through ball assist done. We've got a back four, and this man right here, very important, because obviously he's a French left back in the Belgian league, and he doesn't look all too bad as well. Mauasa, hopefully, once again, somewhat correct pronunciation. Solid card, will get the job done. Nothing crazy dribbling wise. I mean, he's relatively small, 5'7", he'll turn quite nicely. 2 centre backs of Lacroix and Upamecano. If you played FIFA in the first couple of weeks, you will know this is a very popular centre back duo for cheap teams. Right back is Mbabu, and in net is Big Steve Mandanda. Simply because why not? We love Mandanda, and we wanted a French League 1 goalkeeper. And French League 1 goalkeepers, surprisingly, there ain't too much of them. There's only gold commons. You got no gold rares unless you have like a Tots Lafont, but you've only got gold rare options. Now, with this, lads, honestly, and I'm going to be brutally honest, this team is not the best, right? And that's the point of it. That's the point of a squad builder. You've got maximum 20,000 coins, but it's a good enough team. It's meta, say quote unquote meta, and it can get the job done. We're going to flick on over to the footbin view here, lads, and this is going to be tip number 2. Now, tip number 2 is going to be chemistry styles. Now, I do want to mention I am not sponsored by footbin whatsoever. I'm just simply using these lads as an example. Now, we're going to speaking of the man, we're going to use Emre Can as an example here. Now, the tip number 2 is going to be chemistry styles. As you can see, Emre Can already up to 4,000 coins, but we're going to be focusing on chemistry styles. Now, the beauty of footbin, as you can see in game, he's a 84 rated CDM, and considering he's only 82 rated, the fact he's an 84 rated CDM already is really nice. But we're going to be playing him in the centre mid position. His centre mid rating is an average of 82. Now, every single card comes with a basic if it's pack pulled, unless you buy a card that's already got a chemistry style applied. But a basic on him, as you can see, this is how he'll normally look. Assuming you've got him on full chemistry and you've got a squad of full chemistry, this is how he'll look in game, and he'll be an 85 rated centre mid. Now, what we want to do on footbin is we just want to test and see that centre mid Could play him CDM, as he is a very high rated CDM, so if you want to change formations and play him CDM in game, I would not blame you. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through all of these and see if we can get something higher but an 85 rated centre mid. Boom, a Deadeye, straight away. A Deadeye makes him an 86 rated centre mid, gives him +9 shooting, +8 passing. Instead of an 82 rated centre mid, or sorry, an 85 rated centre mid he would have been with a basic, he's going to be an 86 with a Deadeye. So although he's going to be 82 rated, he's going to perform like an 86 rated in-game. Any other ones keep him an 86? An 88 centre mid with a powerhouse. So that'll be a more defensive-minded centre mid. But you can get him up to an 88 rated centre mid. I believe that's the highest it will go. So yeah, with is it a Maestro, was it? A powerhouse. A powerhouse, which is 200 coins, is going to make this card perform like an 88 rated in-game. And the third, final, and most important tip is going to be golden goal, lads. If you guys don't know golden goal, you don't know the golden goal rule, you are indeed, I'm afraid to tell you, living under a rock. Golden goal is an unspoken community rule that the whole community do in game modes and objectives like this Emerson objective, where it's not necessary that you have to play a full game. So if you go 1-0 down, you can pause and quit. Sometimes your opponent will pause for you, which if you don't like that, fair enough. I personally don't like it when they pause for me. So if you are doing golden goal, if you score first, see if your opponent quits. If you do want to quit yourself, and you may as well just, you kick it out and back out, or you could be very nice. Very rare to come by these days, but be very nice, give him a goal, then back out if he's not doing it and you just want to get into the next game. But basically the whole point of golden goal, if you score a goal first, your opponent will pause and quit, and if you concede first, you'll pause and quit. Golden goal, it's literally in its name. Lots of you guys know the famous golden goal rule. Now, do not get it confused, this is not being played in the golden goal game mode, still being played in a shifting shape game mode, but it's a community, unspoken community rule that if you concede first, you'll pause and back out. This way you can literally complete all 5 of these games, and if you get lucky enough, I'm being brutally honest, this will take you 25 to maybe 40 minutes, assuming you do golden goal. If you do not do golden goal, I could see this being around, or I mean, if you want me to be honest, if you don't do golden goal, you need to win 5 matches. Assuming you win all 5 of your matches in a row, each match is 15 minutes, so that's going to take you an hour and 15 minutes, but you're probably going to lose a couple. I doubt you'd win all 5 in a row. Obviously, that is if you do play all of them and your opponents aren't doing golden goal themselves. So basically, just do golden goal, speed it up for everyone. If you do golden goal, I do recommend changing your team name simply to golden goal. So when you load into the game, your opponent will see your team name and you'll be like, sweet, this dude's doing it, I'll do the same. Happy days. You can get like, what, 5 games done in the usual time it would take to play 1 full match. So yeah, lads, that's tip number 3, probably the most important tip as well. And obviously one last recap, as we always do. Score free headers, you're simply going to want to be trying to get that header with Antonio. Antonio's got some solid heading about him as well. You could be smart and use a chemistry style that boosts that heading, but that is why we did go for the 4-3-3 formation. I did forget to mention it, but you've got those wingers that can get the cross in to the box. Assist 5 goals using midfielders is going to be Luis Diaz, your English right mid, assuming you make him a right mid, your midfield 3, which is Emre Can and Bellingham or Oxlade-Chamberlain. Win 5 matches and assist a goal with through balls using Premier League players, which once again is Luis Diaz, Oxlade-Chamberlain or Antonio. Good luck, lads, happy grinding, and I'll see you guys in the next one.